All right, guys, what's going on? Thanks for joining me today, Mike with NRG Creative Mounts. I've got a new mount today that is absolutely amazing. I've never been excited about one like I am with this. This is one stout mount. Kind of rhymes, huh? Stick around. I want to show you this mount. I want to show you where it goes. I want to show you what it takes. For those that are serious about their video on your jet ski, this is what you need. Check this out. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. Listen, for you guys that are really serious about your videoing on your jet skis, especially your 2018 and newer Sea-Doos, you're investing all that money in the camera, you need a good mount. Now, I've got several mounts. I've got side mounts, I've got front mounts, I've even got the rear mounts, but nothing like this. And I'm going to make a little disclaimer here. This idea was actually sent to me by somebody. Now, they didn't commission to have this built or anything, but they said, listen, we've seen something like this before, but it's not on the market. Can you produce something like that? Well, all I had was a sketchy photo. You know, it was really blurry. I couldn't see much from it. So I played around with this. This has taken me a while to come up with this design. And although this one here is the one I'm happy with, this one's even going to change just a little bit. They're on the printer now. And these circles are going to be triangles. Triangles are a much stronger shape. But anyway, this is one solid mount. This piece right here, it was a challenge to get this printed all in one piece without having to assemble it. It's solid. It's 1.5 pounds. It's really heavy. Very thick walls. I'm going to show you guys how simple this is to install, and then I'm going to show you some really cool features that even the one that I saw doesn't have. Check this out. I'm going to show you how to install it right now. All right, so to install this, you twist your pylon cover off. You take these 3 screws out that are located right here. You simply set this down in there. Now, one thing also that's very, very nice is I kept the ability to keep this watertight, just like my other mounts. Take your O-ring that is on your pylon cover, stick that around here like so, and then stick this down in the hole. That way, when you bolt this down, it is watertight. So then all you're gonna do, you're gonna insert your 3 screws, and then you're gonna tighten them down. Whether you use a power ratchet or a handheld ratchet, guys, do not over tighten these. Just press firmly and then tighten. You can feel it start to tighten. 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 Now this is secure. It's not going anywhere. Matter of fact, I'm shaking the whole ski. Now check out the angle that gives you. Here's just a stick for reference, but look at that angle that gives you for your selfie stick. Now everybody knows, and even Insta360 and so on will tell you that for the optimum angle, you need to have that stick at an angle instead of up and down. My other mounts, like I have over there, that would put your selfie stick straight up and down. It works fine, but it's a completely different angle. This one here gives you that proper angle, comes straight out the back, and this is pretty remarkable. Check this out. Now you might have noticed right away that is a pretty big hole. This was designed to carry, get ready for this mount. This thing is huge. The outer dimension on this is 36 millimeter. It's carbon fiber. This is the Insta360. This is the bad boy. This is one really tough mount, and it extends, I think it's like 330. It's ridiculous. So now, even though this mount and this stick is pretty tough, you still don't want to extend this all the way. Now this stick is expensive, guys. I'm gonna put a link where I bought this if you do decide to do that, but hear me out. This mount is not one of my cheaper ones. This mount takes a full day to print one. The stick is not cheap, but like I said, if you guys are serious about your videoing, you definitely don't wanna go cheap for your $500 camera on a mount and a stick. You want something that's gonna hold up. But I also have the option for the guys that don't want to invest $90 to $100 in a selfie stick. So check these options out. I want to show you what you can do with this. Now, if you look down in there, you can see your selfie stick will actually screw into the bottom of this mount. You can see how nice that fits in there. It literally screws in there tight. It's not going anywhere, guys, at all. You can extend this selfie stick out here, and what I recommend on this one is your second rod, which is here, and then maybe the next rod out. You've got the perfect angle right there for your thing. And if you want to go further, you can even go further. Right there is not unheard of and is still pretty solid. Now, when you extend your selfie stick out further, you will get some wobble. Now, it's got a little bit of wobble at the base here, and that is where the set screw comes in. At the top, you can tighten against that just a little bit, just snug, and that helps that wobble really well. Now, we take that out of there, and you're good to go. Collapse this down when you want. That accommodates that 36 millimeter stick, right? Well, like I said, if you guys have not yet purchased this type of a stick, let's say you've got the Insta360 stick that's about an inch around. It's 25 millimeters. Now this is a much flimsier stick, but pretty big hole in there, huh? Although you can do it. You can screw this in there, but you're gonna have some wobble. So how we get around this mount will include an adapter. Very simple. You don't have to line anything up. Just do it. Just push it down on there. Take your set screw, lock it in place. And now you can accommodate those smaller sticks. And even though you've got a little bit of wobble there, you can still tighten this down against that one to make it secure. Now you've got no wobble at all. Extend this up and you're good to go. Pretty cool, huh? So this mount will come with this adapter for your smaller sticks. Now guys, this mount, most of my mounts have dual purposes. You can do a lot of things with them. You know, like I've got the one on the back over there that has flagpole. You can carry a flag, which I do. You can carry the selfie stick. It's also got a bilge outlet in it. This one is a single purpose mount and it is designed for a selfie stick for a 360 camera or a GoPro only. I wouldn't recommend flying a flag in here. It's for your selfie sticks. Now, I know the question is going to come up, well, what do I do? Can I still carry a cooler or a gas caddy, blah, blah, blah. All right. If you got the small link cooler, yes, you can. So, if you've got your cooler, and I like to keep these towards the back, and a lot of people will tell you that's wrong, but it really doesn't matter. But for this purpose, you're going to have to put your latches towards the front of the ski, and that's how a lot of people say these coolers are supposed to be put anyway. So you just lock this into place, lock it down, and there you go. So now you can run your small link cooler or your gas caddy with this mount and with the bigger stick as well. No interference with the cooler at all. Now, in order to access your cooler here, you are going to have to remove the stick. At least the bigger stick anyway. If you've got the smaller diameter stick in here, all you have to do is just let this down and you can open your cooler. If you've got it extended, it's gonna hit. So let that down, open your cooler. Bigger pull, you're gonna wanna take it out. So guys, I know this mount is more expensive than my other ones. A lot of time goes into this. Not only is it a full day to print one, so I'm not gonna be able to do same day shipping once you order on these until I can get a little bit of stock built up. So you're looking probably about 3 days from the time you order till I ship it. This stick, I know it's expensive, guys. I know the mount's expensive, but if you want the best for your investment and some awesome video, this is the way to go. So don't back your $500 camera with a $20 mount. Guys, just don't do it. You know, I've lost cameras myself before while testing my mounts. My mounts right now are pretty secure, but this one here is going to give you that angle. Be sure to keep an eye out for that video that's going to be coming with the water test, showing your different angles and your views. So this stick here, like I said, the stick is not cheap, but it is badass, guys. I will throw a link in the description of this video where I purchased this. It will also be in the description for the part. So I will put all of those in here. Like I said, the mount will look exactly like it does now, except for where those circles are, it'll be triangles. Other than that, it's identical. Guys, thanks for watching. I know this is a long video, but I think this product deserves it. Talk to you next time.